Everyone's recording.
Cool.
Hello.
And
Live.
yeah. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, I think I am.
Awesome. Hey guys, welcome back to the MidYouth Saga series, the MidYouth Universe. We're a show about, being 30-something, 20-something, 40-something, every something, and just trying to figure it out as we go. Today, I'm joined by cousin Stevie trying to fix his...
Cousin, that's everyone. That's creepier than uncle.
Hey, that's all right though, man. Cousin Stevie's... Do you want to be little Stevie? Sweet Stevie. Sweet Stevie's your prison name. We talked
That's
about
true.
that.
Sweet Stevie.
No,
Sweet Stevie's your prison name. We talked about that,
the
right?
middle of the ball.
Oh my days.
Oh my.
Yeah, okay. Sweet Stevie.
Sweet
Am I
Stevie.
right? As you know, Max out there in the ether, just chilling like a villain. And our special guest today is Sammy, the one and only Sammy Lin.
The one and only.
From Berlin. I don't know. I'm trying to remind me.
I know you did not just say Berlin.
I don't know, man. Berlin's a cool place, yeah. That's not a German
Welcome to the
accent.
homieverse.
Yeah.
Well,
How's
the
it going,
home-
Sam?
It's all good. It's all good. Thanks for having me on your talk show.
Yeah.
And I'm from the Big Apple. You should know this. I'm very disappointed at you.
Okay, what is your favorite American New York-based song? Like, is it-
New York-based song. Let's
Yeah.
see. I'm terrible at song names. I barely know who sings except for Britney Spears.
Britney-
So we're gonna
okay.
move from that now.
Okay, Britney Spears. Britney Spears' New York version of New York and the Big
That's
Apple.
all you can come up with.
Okay. All right.
She's not
Okay.
from New York. She doesn't say anything about New York ever, I think.
No, she never says anything. NSYNC.
Huh?
Spice Girls.
The British. Do you listen
I am terrible at song names and artists. Again, I can tell you Chinese song names,
That's good. Yeah.
but they don't talk about New York.
How about this year you just learn like 5 artists, 5 song names?
I have a long list of things to do, but I'll add that to the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So long as it's on the
What
list,
do you
right?
listen to? Do you have Spotify?
I do. It's actually Uncle Phil's Spotify.
It's my Spotify. I was getting
Okay.
tired of her not knowing music, so I got a family plan and boom.
Okay.
She's
That's unique.
All right. To be fair,
I'm
there's
not even mad. I'm impressed
why?
that she doesn't know music.
I
I thought
heavily-
it was impressive that I have not seen a single Harry Potter movie, but this takes the
I
cake.
haven't done that either. I've done like a one half of one.
Okay.
Half
Yeah.
of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
The Half-Blood Prince.
No,
that
I
was
don't
a whole movie.
I
That was
don't
the
even.
title.
I don't even know.
Oh.
It was like one when it came out.
The Half-Blood Prince. God darn it, Uncle Phil.
I threw that joke out there. I was like, hey man,
Son of a
Yeah.
bee.
is anybody gonna get that? It's like, yeah.
No.
So Sam, you're from New York.
Mm.
Would you call that home? Today's topic is about home, guys. That's what we're talking about. Home away from home, all the way in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, as some people call it. I don't like that.
I don't like it.
It's a weird hashtag, Hong Kong. Like Hong Kong.
It's very forced.
It is.
It flows, especially when you don't speak English.
What? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No, but I think a lot of people use Hong Kong is because, like, I think Hong Kong is one of those cities when you come in, somehow everyone that's expats in Hong Kong make it feel like a home. You get invited to things right off the bat. It's not like a lot of cities. New York City is like very like you don't talk to your neighbor. Like, why would you say hi to me? Do you want something from me? Or like on the subway, you don't make eye contact. It's a whole different animal out here.
They say hi to Steve because they want a little sugar from Sweet Stevie.
Yeah. We get that like all the time.
All the time. All the time.
Older ladies though, it's
Yeah.
aunties.
What about the older uncles?
Oh no, just the aunties.
No. Come
I
on.
know, yeah, come on.
Look at this jawline,
Yeah.
Look at this team. We're going to do great. Today, guys, we are sponsored by JoJo's Jazzy Jane Ice. Oh, juice. Sorry.
It does look. It did. No, in all fairness, it does look like Jane.
I'm a zoom.
Shout out to our producer right now, Jane.
That's
Is
Jane Ice is out here tweaking the...
tweaking the sound. Just all those
Tweaking
dials
the
cracking
knobs.
up. Tweaking the knobs.
Yeah. No, it's a kid's show.
Phil, I'm twisting knobs.
I know what
you're
doing.
Do you think? Naughty boy.
I am, Sweet
This is
Stevie.
Hong Kong, Philip. Don't.
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wholesome, okay?
Wholesome.
Yeah.
Wholesome.
So you guys we've all moved around quite a bit, right? I've lived, I think I counted earlier this afternoon. I've moved 6 times in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong.
In 9 years, 9.5 years, 6 times, man.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a big. What about you? How many times have you moved?
I used to live in Shenzhen before this, which is right across the border in China, mainland proper. I think I've lived in at least 6 or 7 different places.
No. How many times have you moved in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong.
Yeah.
This is my 3rd place.
Okay.
So in America, we call it apartments, but Hong Kong, we call it flats because of the British thing. My 3rd flat.
Why are
Don't
they
sound so forced.
Why are they called apartments when they're next to each other?
Is this
Oh,
another?
that is true.
It's another one. Yeah.
Good one.
I'm smart today, man.
No, you're not.
It's just a day. You know the day I've had.
Moving is one of the great stressors in life, though.
They say it's more stressful than losing a loved one, and that just means you just didn't like your loved one.
Yeah.
Well, I think the top 3 they say is actually moving, starting new jobs, and planning a wedding. Those are the top 3 stressors for people. Which is interesting because I've actually, like you said, relating to you moved around so much. I've moved around city to city, country to country, I would say well over like 15 times. And I think at some point I've just mastered the pack everything, label the box, you're going to be fine, unfold everything in one day.
Yeah.
But then you have people that literally why would you put your dirty laundry in the clean laundry box and then just don't label anything? Put your kitchen stuff with your working out stuff. It's systematic when you're moving. It shouldn't be that stressful.
You have a system for it, hey?
Of course I do.
Nice, man.
Well, it's time for a system when you're moving.
That's how I make.
Didn't you just say you have too many things to do and listening to music's at the bottom of it, and then now you're talking about systematizing your moving?
Well, you could listen to music
while you move.
Okay,
we hear it, right?
Okay. But when I'm listening to music and doing other stuff, I don't hear the music. It's just background noise. I don't sit there let me read every lyrics. It's playing and then it's just there.
Okay.
Whereas I'm focused on being systematic.
Okay. So you're a systems person, right?
Kind of.
Nice.
I would say so.
Max, what about you? How many times have you moved in Hong Kong? Because you've been in and out and about and left and right, up, down.
Yeah, I mean, in Hong Kong itself, I'd say three or 4 times.
Okay.
But I guess my story is just moved around a lot as a kid, from Singapore to Switzerland to Boston to New York, and then back to Hong Kong. Spent some time in Dongguan, which is a little past Shenzhen.
You put the dong in Dongguan, didn't you? Huh?
Oh gosh.
I still didn't use one of our swear words.
Yeah. Sweet Steve is out today.
But I think moving around is definitely a privilege and something that was fortunate enough to experience growing up, and I think every place that I've been brings a unique perspective. Comparing Switzerland to Hong Kong, it's like apples and oranges. Like they only have a train every 30 minutes there. Can you imagine?
Switzerland?
Yeah, in Switzerland.
No,
there's only one train every 30 minutes. And
Where
the weekends,
were you in Switzerland?
I was in Geneva.
Bro,
It's so it's like when you arrive there, it literally looks like the postcard. You look at the scenery, you're like, oh, they're the mountains.
Did you grow up in 1912? Like, what are you talking about? Like, one train every. What? They got a full train system there, man.
This is what high school.
Sitting with his little paperboy hat and stocking.
Oh, yes. The train is coming in newspapers.
Papa. The train's.
You guys laugh.
Oh my god.
All aboard.
Tickets. Got your tickets, please. Yes, tickets.
Oh my
You
god.
guys laugh, but that was life. I mean, that was only graduated 2008, so 12 years ago?
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, time flies.
One train.
One train.
Yo,
How'd you
Swiss
leave?
people.
With that one train every 30 minutes.
I guess everyone just hung out, and I guess that's how you kind of got to know your neighbors. Everyone just waiting by the train stop.
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay.
Wow, so you're dating
Shout out
someone you're
to,
trying to avoid.
Yeah.
You couldn't-
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, what if you
Oh,
ran
no.
into somebody?
Ooh, that's not like.
But that just goes to show it's a slower pace of life out there. You know, things open. The shops open at like 10 or 11. They close at 6.
Wow.
That sounds like
That's true. And Sundays, everything's closed, right?
Yeah. Everything's really expensive, right? Phil that told me that like a normal meal costs like 500 honki.
Yeah, minimum
Where?
wage. Minimum
In
wage
Geneva?
is
in
minimum
Switzerland.
wage is
Yeah,
like
McDonald's there is like
3,000 euros
12
something.
francs. That's like imagine paying like 100 honky for.
Jeez.
Okay, first of all, 100 honkies for nuggets.
Yeah.
That's blasphemy.
Golden nuggets, man. Right? Let me golden nugget
That's
girls.
blasphemy. I'd starve.
But their wages are like,
Higher.
what's the word? Equitable.
Equitable?
Equitable. They're the same.
so
Like
it's
the wages,
ratio.
the wages balance out. So I had a buddy. His sister moved from France to Switzerland, same job, but the pay difference was like 5 times as much.
But it's like it's
Cost of
basically
living
if
so
you had
high.
a salary from there coming to Hong Kong, you'd be living the king's life.
Probably.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah. Shout out to Catherine watching in Switzerland. She's a Swiss friend. Doesn't wait 30 minutes for trains. 28, I believe it is. Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Should we give a shout out to young Matthew, by the way, as well?
Oh yeah, young Matthew. Oh, I remember
One of
Matthew.
our-
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out young Matthew.
Shout out.
And of course, our other listener, Lionel. Shout out Lionel. There you are. Yeah.
Shout
thanks,
out.
guys.
Any shout outs, guys?
She's the first time. She doesn't know we had a podcast, right?
What do you mean? I'm a fan. I listen to your podcast.
Do you?
I have. Not every single one, but I have.
You should listen to it, but also like put music in
Okay,
that, in that
no.
listening regime
But
as
if
well.
I put music to it, then I couldn't hear your beautiful voices.
Aw.
That is
Come
true.
on.
We were told by Dan, our producer, that we have great voices for this line
There
of work.
you go.
This is my radio voice, and I would like to welcome you to the late night show.
You sound like the perfect elevator guy.
Next train is
I mean, I'm next to Sweet Stevie.
28
Yeah.
minutes.
I am the uncle.
My Swiss conductor voice. The next train is in 28 minutes.
Wait, you guys gotta throw in your best James Bond impression.
Oh, which one?
Which one? There's
Sean
so many.
Connery. The
Oh,
best
next
one.
train.
He was the best one.
He was definitely the best one with
Yeah.
the voice.
I'm gonna try it. I'm meant to. I'm meant to ask you a question, but I'm shaving it for later. No, it's I must ask you a question. I must ask you. I really botched that. One.
That was okay.
That's your to-do list now.
Oh yes.
Accents. I am really bad at accents. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So, back to like the topic at hand. Do you guys ever have like an item that if this one item is in your apartment or flat, now it's home. Like some people are like, oh, I can't do anything until I have my blankie. Or I can't. It's not a home until I have my kitchen set up. Or do you guys ever have?
Honestly, no.
I have this little teddy bear that I got when I was 11, and it's just moved around me everywhere. When I was living back in Zimbabwe, South Africa, Australia, here in Hong Kong, it's just been with me everywhere. His name is Charlie.
Charlie.
I was supposed to bring him here, but like, yeah, he had to
Bring him on
sleep
the
in.
show.
I should bring him.
You should
right?
bring him on the show.
Yeah, I'll bring him. Yeah. Do you guys have anything about that? No, just me. I'm just the only sentimental here.
For me, I guess for my place, it has to be organized a very particular way.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you laugh. What are you laughing about?
It was the organization with moving. Everything's organized.
It just
I don't know why. It just seems so funny that you can't even listen to music, but you're just so obsessed with I don't know.
Okay, so I have to make my bed in the morning. It just needs to be clean. My
Okay.
perfume just have to be organized a certain way. Things need to be wiped down. My dishes need to be stacked a certain way. Colors, like my shoes go in colors and purpose, and my clothes go from jacket to work shirts, work tops, work dresses to casual. Like it just has to be that. Like when it's not like that, I end up having I feel uncomfortable.
How much time does it take you to do this though?
So here's the thing. My mom taught me one great thing. Every time you take something out, you put it right back. It's always clean.
If you
System.
System.
But wait,
There you
if
go.
you're like taking your clothes out of the laundry and you're washing your dishes, so you get home from work and then you have to scrub everything, clean it, put it in a certain order, then you have to go and fold your clothes and put them in a certain order. Where do you have time to live?
It takes me 30 minutes max.
See, this
Really?
is but see her
Wow.
system. Her system has become habits. You know. And
30
They started off kind of
minutes
simple.
max. Maybe you guys can collaborate on a
This is a team.
30 minutes max.
Yeah.
I mean, to kind of add to her point, I recently moved to an apartment, but I'm very minimalistic. I just basically have my clothes, and I had nothing for a while, but it was kind of liberating, just like having the bare necessities.
Barbarian bachelor life.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
you
I
don't
would-
have anything that you care for to showcase as your thing. That there's no thing that you have that makes you
That
feel
says,
like home.
that this is my home. Like you are just a duffel bag full of clothes and
Yeah,
I'm in it.
basically, yeah. I had a duffel bag full of clothes. I, put it in the closet, and I was kind of good to go. I mean, I was.
you put the bag with the clothes in clothes. You didn't.
Well, his system's even better than mine.
I'm home.
There's no unpacking. He's just in.
Can we nickname Max Duff? Hey Duff,
Max the Duff.
Duff's coming out of the closet.
There's nothing wrong with that. Let's not pick on Max.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was the ideal way to live, but I moved in October and just was really busy. Didn't have time to really go to IKEA and really.
So what makes it feel like home for you? Like what? Like for me, if Charlie's there, I'm like, I bet. Like, but for you, what is it like?
I guess it's just having your own space. I got the keys. This is my domain, and
That could be a hotel room for you, though.
yeah, it could be a hotel room. I think I'm pretty kind of minimalistic in that sense that like as long as I have my space, I have my bed, it's clean and comfortable, then
Interesting. Okay.
But I guess maybe it's like for me, as I've always just been used like going to boarding school.
Yeah.
I've always just been kind of like keep your things in a duffel bag. You don't know where you're gonna go next, and kind of I guess maybe from that experience in boarding school, because even in boarding school sometimes you could be in this dormitory and then they move you over to another.
How many years did you spend in boarding school?
I spent boarding school. I spent 3 years.
3 years in boarding school.
Yeah.
Between which ages?
From 16 to 18.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And it's just
Formative years.
Yeah.
So
Same school though, right? Like.
yeah, I mean, well,
Seriously.
first I went to boarding school in the U.S. In the deep South in
Yeah.
Virginia.
That's so deep south.
It was a.
It's not deep.
Well,
it's a DMV, man. My brother lives in Virginia,
I did
right?
Petal, Mississippi.
okay, but it
That
was
is
okay. It
the
was
South.
it was it was an all boys.
That's
It was an all boys boarding school, and moving there from Singapore, it was just it wasn't exactly the best fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you spend more time at school or waiting for trains though?
Or you could say waiting for planes.
Oh,
So
we're waiting
Max.
for the shoe to drop. Ooh,
There you go.
tight.
Yes, yes.
So let me get this right. You had 3 years in boarding school
Yeah.
in America and Switzerland.
Oh, no. So in America, I was only there for about a few months. Let's just say it didn't work out. I guess the good way to put it is I got asked to leave.
This is revolutionary.
I
Like,
love this.
wow.
I'm loving this.
Did you know that?
I didn't know he was asked to leave.
Man, we didn't know that, guys. Like,
Who asked you to leave? Was this
Well,
Barack? Was this
I mean,
Obama? Max, there's no place for you in this country.
terrible Obama. Like, I have a terrible show in Kong. You have a terrible.
Okay, no more impressions.
It was
guys.
just very. It was just very. It's very. That boarding school was a very structured lifestyle. You had study hall. They told you when you had to brush your teeth, when you had to,
They told you when to brush your teeth.
No, they didn't. But
Yes,
I'm exaggerating.
I had
It's
that.
basically wake up. You had classes. You had to do after school activities. You had study hall. Like they cut off the internet at a certain time.
You had internet at school?
Well, only for limited periods of for studying. You weren't allowed to have a cell phone.
Wow.
I'm old. Eh? We didn't have internet at
Okay,
school.
wait, we're not allowed to talk about being old.
Yeah, I know.
We're
Okay,
not
wow.
old. We're mid-youth. It's the whole premise of the show, for
Hey.
C's sake.
Hey, I am forever young, okay?
Yeah, you're youth.
I'm in Never Never Land.
You are. Hong Kong is Never Land, though.
Okay, I can't argue that.
Yeah, so I don't age.
Hong Kong is Neverland.
I don't age.
This is like, I know we have a topic, but I just want to know more about like what happened. Like, if you would like to share.
No, of course. It was basically I basically tried to break as many rules as possible, and
This is when you had tongue rings and
basically I was like the emo looking.
you
kid.
had emo, yeah, emo,
hair, remember the
emo
hair across the
right? And
face,
he
hair
had
across my face,
you had
like,
gauges,
so-
right?
Yeah, and then I was walking into this
Did you paint your nails black as well?
I didn't. No, I did not. Put my nails back, but
That's the thing.
Oh, he has boundaries. He has
Okay,
boundaries.
What's the emo music? Cut my wrist and bite my ass.
I mean, let's just say maybe I was maybe a little bit of a misguided youth.
Misguided.
But
Man.
anyway, so basically from that experience, one day just went to the principal's office and.
You don't just go. Sometimes you have to be.
I guess I
invited.
was summoned.
Summoned. That's a better word. Yeah.
You know, Mr. Von Cannon, please report to Principal Henderson's office, please, immediately at once. And I go over there to Principal Henderson's office, and guess who I see?
Principal Henderson.
And Bruce.
Oh.
Bruce.
It's BVC.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Was he living in the States that time?
No, he flew all the way.
Your
Oh
hair
my
was not
God.
slicked on. Your hair was not slicked across the mouth.
The Bruce we know today is so mild-tempered. I can't imagine.
Well, you know, it wasn't always smooth sailing, you know.
Was he sitting there with a cat? Like,
There was the one joke you and E.T. where your dad came down in a pillow fight or something.
Yeah.
You're taking liberties. That's I remember.
Yes, that was one summer at Lake Tahoe.
you had a
when,
pillow fight with
Well,
at boarding school. All boys.
That sounds really weird.
Why is that weird? Who's to say one boy can't hit another boy with a pillow?
Okay.
Formative years. Things
Yeah,
happen.
formative years.
If girls said that they had pillow fights, what would be the next thought?
Violence. People are violent.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
play
what-
on
that's my
some
thought.
Uncle Phil.
Violence.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, just like.
I just think of needing some cold press for your eyes because someone's getting hit in
It's
the eye.
a pillow.
Oh my eye. He's got to stop abruptly when someone gets hit in the eye. Oh fuck! Oh shit! No, we're down to one cuss.
Yes. Dun, dun. That's how the shoe drops.
Okie doke.
So okay, sorry. So you were in a pillow fight in Tahoe.
So that's a total tangent, but I guess getting back to the point. So after Woodbury Forest in Virginia didn't work out, I went to Switzerland and spent some time there, and it was also another kind of it went from kind of preppy American to kids wearing their Louis Vuittons, their Gucci. So
Preppy and Louis Vuitton. goes
Wait,
in
did
one
you say what you got expelled for?
it was
Breaking
just
too many rules.
It was I was just.
That was just it. Like it was like a bunch of small rules. What was the rule that broke the camel's
Let
back?
him keep his mystery.
Yeah.
Mystery.
The mysteries and the magic's in the mystery. Yeah.
The magic's the
Magic
Maxic.
Max.
Max 6.
Taking
No,
it to the max.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew it. I knew it.
I mean, full disclosure,
Oh.
it wasn't one incident, but it was just basically
disclosure.
imagine having
I
a
heard full
school and having
disclosure.
one student that just basically didn't want to get along with the program. He's just constantly just causing a
Just
ruckus.
couldn't get with it.
And obviously I stuck out like a sore thumb.
I just imagine like a lot of really, really petty things, like 50
Yeah.
really like sticking gum under the seat, or I don't know,
Yeah, use your
Spitballs.
imagination, but
stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was your 51st spitball. You're out of here, like Bart Simpson.
I was gonna say,
Eat my
sounds like
shorts.
you
Yeah.
grew up in Springfield, like school, Springfield High, where we have spitballs. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So,
You
That's-
viewed your last haul. You're
I mean, that's
but I mean, that's where I would say that wasn't home. That didn't feel like home.
Right.
right. You didn't have your duffel bag though.
I had a duffel bag.
Oh, you had it.
Duff McGruff.
Duff my God. Damn. Okay. That's huge. Thanks for sharing that, man.
Yeah.
That's cool,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. That's. I wasn't
Wow.
expecting that one, right?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Okay, have you guys? I've been living with housemates since I've been in Hong Kong. I spent 1 year by myself. I was lonely. I was so lonely.
Yeah.
So I invited one guy over. We were playing Xbox. Then I was like, "Yo, do you want to just like move in together?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, cool, yeah." And so
Just like that.
yeah, that's how it was.
That's really fast in a relationship.
Yeah, well, I'd known him for like 9
So
years.
what do you think?
So
Make,
it
what,
was a good build up.
what makes a good housemate? What would you say?
Wow.
For me, it's very much, can you just sit on the sofa and watch a TV show together, right? And with my housemate, my current housemate, you guys have met him. You guys know him very well. One of my best friends. We just finished Star Trek. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, which I think is one of the best Star Trek. He is not a sci-fi fan at all. And he loved the show. Like the politics and the different characters and capitalism and fascism.
And then you guys got into other
racism.
shows too, right? Like the Clone Wars you were talking about.
He loved the Clone Wars too. Yeah, he loved the Clone Wars. And it's just that's to me that's what it is. Because when I first moved here, I lived with two other guys, two Australians. We had difficulties with one of them, and the other guy was pretty cool.
Describe these difficulties.
I believe in pulling your own weight. He didn't pull his own weight. So, there were a lot of times where you try and you get a glass, from the kitchen to have some water or whatever. And the cups, all the glasses and cups, they're nowhere to be found. Except in the bathroom, in the living room, in the bedroom. Just not in the kitchen.
He had no system.
He did have a system. He was...
His system was no system.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Everyone has a system. His system didn't go well with our system.
Yeah.
So the other guy, we looked at each other like, should we bounce? Like, okay, cool. So we ducked, and he's a cool guy.
You just left. But one day he woke up and
He's like, guys, where's
the duffel bags are gone.
Duffel bags
The
are gone.
sofa's gone. The
It's like,
TV's
where's Charlie?
gone.
Charlie's not here.
Was it the cups, guys?
And so, I love having housemates. I think for my personality type, I need someone to. I'm like a kite. I'm just out there
You need
doing
someone to
stuff.
fly you.
I need a tether.
Tether.
Just someone to kind of hold it down. So I get back home and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This is normal. Like this is, it's peaceful. But you're about to have a big change, right?
Yeah, so I finally moved into a studio like about a year and a half ago, and then I've just had some traumatizing experience with my landlord. As much as I love living alone, there are things that I'm just kind of like, you know what, having a roommate is fun. But to answer one of the questions you said before about like what defines as a good roommate, I would say I've actually been on both spectrums, being the really good roommate and the really crappy one.
Yeah.
You are definitely on the spectrum.
On the spectrum.
I don't know what that
A
means.
few different
That
spectrums.
was a dig. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
It's fine. I
love
take
you
it.
still. I love you.
I don't know if I love you, but it's fine.
Okay.
But you didn't ask me to move in, so and that grudge is still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have come over for that Xbox.
Right?
You know?
You're so.
You never know what's gonna happen when Phil calls you over. When Phil calls you over Xbox, you're like, "What's gonna happen today?
Yeah, man.
Am I gonna be his
Never know.
roommate? Like, yeah."
We're
Well,
climbing
he
Everest.
was
Let's
my
go.
best friend the day I came over, so
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's how we met. Yeah.
yeah, I came in and ate all your food. So that's fine.
So
She walked into the house and she's like, "Where's the pizza?" And I was like, "Hi, my name is Phil." And that's how we became
I was
friends.
like, hi, pizza. But no, going back to the best roommate thing, I think the roommate that I had to pull together, I think what home meant, she gave me a home. I moved around since I was a kid, from Hong Kong to New York to Mississippi to China, back to Hong Kong, Mississippi, like downtown.
Back to
like
Mississippi.
it's just all over the place, right? And I realized I always had a fear of. I didn't have a fear of moving around. If anything, my cousin called me a chameleon. She's like, you always found a way to find a place to fit into when you moved. And I couldn't quite figure out what it was. And then eventually it became that you become adaptable from moving. But then what is the meaning of home? So I don't have a item that makes me feel like home. It's a feeling. And it's the people that I have around me that makes me feel like I am okay to be me. And therefore I am home. Because again, family to me isn't about blood. It's about the ones that I can keep making mistakes and I can grow with and be told. And that is home for me. And somehow in Hong Kong, I moved here 5 years ago and it's become that. And then even like when I had my 30th, I was like, I would have never told myself I would be in Hong Kong, because I remember the first time I left, I was on the plane. I swore I would never, ever come back to Hong Kong. Don't ever say never, ever. Guys, you'll come back. You always do.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I will never say never.
Hey.
I don't know
Copyright.
this song. Guy, like, include me.
So to kind of define what you said, is home is for you having a network of your friends, family, or kind of your close ones that kind of guide you through kind of your everyday.
Yeah, it's that. Actually, for the shout out, I would say my first home was Lana and Anthony, this couple I lived with. I was at some point a nightmare because coming home absolutely drunk, but I would always come home with a home cooked meal. Like I would work till 3:00 in the morning. She'll get up. There's food on my desk.
Wow.
Or like on my birthday, I come home. There's always a gift. There's always a cake. Or like if she knows I'm going through a breakup, like there's a cookie in my bedroom. Like she made me
How
feel
many cookies
so much. I'm a cookie monster. Feel free to send me cookie, guys.
Yeah.
But that was home, and it was like when I couldn't just come out of the shower and be hungover and cry, or have a breakup and cry to Anthony and Lana, or just sit on the balcony and just literally just sit there and do nothing and talk about nothing. That is home.
This
You
was
know,
in
back in New York.
New
I
York,
like South Street Seaport.
Nice.
I miss you guys so
Hey,
much.
don't give the address. Like,
That's an area.
oh, right.
Let me give you the street number and the apartment number.
10 Downing Street. Like, no, that's
No.
exactly. That's where he lives, though. Like,
Yeah, but that is home. To
that's
me.
awesome, man. What about you, Stevie? Sweet Stevie.
Good
What is
question.
home for you?
Good question.
What is the meaning of life? What is your purpose?
God bless it, Jesus.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Nah, I'm gonna stay here.
Oh,
Oh, that was actually pretty alright. I'll give
the
you
dad
that.
jokes.
Yeah, that's a
Always.
really good question. It's really hard to answer. So I've been in Asia for coming on 9 years, which is crazy. Maybe even more, I think, at this point. Maybe 10. I have to check my passport. But
Do you need a new passport after 10 years?
I
being
think
here?
you need a new passport.
no, I got a new one this past year.
And immigration.
But I
Watching these streets.
moved. Yeah, it's really tough to say because 10 years, you kind of lose what home really means. But obviously, I miss my family a lot. I miss a lot of my friends. But it's been like chameleon, right? So adaptable. And, at this point, I feel like going back to a few episodes, honestly, right now, I feel like it's really easy to feel like everything's transient right now.
Yes.
Because a lot of us have different things going on. And I really feel like there's a few more things I want to achieve before I truly feel the idea of a home. I feel like whatever I'm doing right now in between this and this time I've pseudo-defined is like, just keep moving. Don't think about home. Don't get too comfortable. Keep your head down. Just keep moving. And
So would you say that you're rather, at this stage in your life, you're rather nomadic? Like,
for sure, yeah.
Just ready to lace your boots up and just
Hey.
at any point.
But on the flip side, then, to the nomadic play, it's also you're doing all of this to build a home. So it's not a stepping stone to your home.
But to build the ultimate home,
Yeah.
like same thing with holidays and vacations. Like a lot of people like to spend money and take these big grandiose vacations. I just like short, small things because I don't like the feeling of like. that's what Max just got it. Sweet Stevie, what? No, because I would rather save for killer vacations, like life-changing things. Like I always feel like, don't waste time in small escapism things. Keep working towards the next real level when you're living on a different level. That's when you really can enjoy a home.
Yeah.
You're at the home that's like, wow, this is it. I finally made it. Or when you're on that like vacation or holiday where you're like, this is not a vacation or holiday. Like this is a lifestyle now.
Yeah.
So that is sort of where I am.
Interesting, man.
Love it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're very, as you said, very transient at the moment, right?
Yeah.
You're literally backpack, tent, shoes, but in life though, right?
No, but like this is my place, right? Like honestly, I hate to say it. There's not much art on the wall. It just always feels like the next place is right around
We're
the corner.
beautiful enough to bring
Yeah,
all the
you
color
guys
to
are
this
my
house.
living art
That's what we are,
pieces.
yeah, that's why
Okay,
we're
I
so
don't like
friends.
being objectified. Thank you.
Hey, we're saying that you're beautiful, and yeah.
Thank you.
I was gonna insult you. I can't do that anymore.
No, you look great.
You've already
Y'all look great.
used your
Quota.
for the
That's
day,
right, yeah.
and like the next week.
It's been a while since we actually hang out. I've saved up quite a few.
No,
That much. Okay.
no, this doesn't carry over. It's one day at a time.
That is how we take life, right? One day at a time.
I do have a
One
tattoo.
day at a time.
There's no other way to take it though. Like, other
It
than one day.
doesn't say one day at a time though. It says,
No,
it says
oh,
Monday.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it said Monday. So finally, somebody that likes Monday.
Monday, the most excruciating.
The
day.
only person
Let
that
me
would
have
get the
it.
tattoo of Monday.
But Mondays are a great day because we shoot every Monday.
Mondays.
Right?
Oh
Mondays,
yeah, totally.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
a great day.
Mondays have been redefined for us.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
MidYouth
you can-
Universe, right?
The universe.
MidYouth Mondays.
Ah, look at Max with
It's
the
a new
alliteration.
hashtag. Hashtag it.
You guys need
MidYouth
to hashtag
Max.
it.
We do hashtag.
We do.
Good.
Well, you're a homie now. You're in
I
the
am.
universe. Welcome. So you hashtag it.
Yeah.
I will.
No, you.
Yeah, we can all hashtag it.
We can actually all hashtag it. All right, guys, don't fight for the hashtagging now. Just delegate.
Oh man, that's okay. So you're just kind of drifting, right? Like kind of making your way.
There's a feeling of home, like
Yeah.
Janice and I built these rooms that were like a theme hobby rooms for us to build, but we always talk about what the next place is going to be. Like this, we always like, okay, how much of this is temporary versus how much of this is our next place. So I think we're always looking ahead.
So has your idea of home changed, like what it is? Because growing up, you had, Philly. This is my home. Like I live in the burbs, and this is my home. But now, as you move forward, it's like, oh, Roz, is home now? Is this a temp home, or do I have many different homes on my way to the big home? Or
It's funny because like everyone can dream, even when you're mid-youth age. Everyone can dream. A boy can dream. A girl can dream. Just because you're in your
and if you don't identify with either, you can.
Or a cheetah can dream. It doesn't matter. Honestly, you never stop dreaming. For anyone younger watching this show, like things don't stop when you turn 30. You still dream. You still have hopes, dreams, ambitions. Yeah, for sure. Still, I wouldn't say chasing like haplessly. Like certainly, a lot's working for us. This show is awesome. A lot of the other projects that we're all working on are going well, and we all are fighting for something new and different. And it's just sometimes I feel like you got to stay on your toes, like in boxing, right? You don't want to just like get complacent and like settle. So you kind of have to bring that mentality with you in a lot of the things you do. Not everything, but in a lot of the things you do.
Right.
So yeah, when I was looking for a flat, I found something that was good enough for the time being. Is it home? No. Is it cool for now? Yeah, for sure. But yeah. But certainly miss friends and family. It goes without saying for sure. Yeah.
So you're building a home for the future, like something out there that's to be discovered, right?
Well,
Yeah.
when he's building that big home, it's gonna be so grand. You'll have a bedroom. I'll have a bedroom.
Everyone,
You'll
all
have
the
a
homies
bedroom.
will have a bedroom.
The cats will have a bedroom.
Cats will
each.
have a bedroom.
Yeah. We're never gonna be homeless.
Will you get more cats?
Maybe one. I think one more max.
Jane, that's just like.
Maybe one more. Any more would take too much attention away from the lovely two we have now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. What about you, Max? What about like your future investments for a home? Are you looking to build a mansion like Steve that we can all live in? Because then it's weird. Because then do we get you on weekends and like do we get you?
We share. We gotta go.
I mean, I think I'm
two
just
Christmases.
currently just kind of staying present. And as I said, I moved back in October, but I haven't really put much work into my current place. And I'm sure it was the same for you, Steve, when you first moved here. It was kind of a diamond in the rough, and you had to take the time to invest. And as you said, you're setting up shelves and just doing these little things to make it feel more cozy. I'm trying to implement my systems.
What are your systems, Max?
What is your system? Do share so I can dissect it.
Currently, the systems are pretty bare. But I mean, to share, my roommate is 20 years old, and I'm currently 31. So it's
he's a
almost
lovely guy.
like
Adam.
Shout out to Adam.
This is a shout out episode, right?
I love it.
Does he watch the show?
He does. He tunes in every now and then. But I call him he's like my Mowgli, like Jungle Book.
Yeah.
He's like my adopted man cub.
Oh my goodness.
Is he hairy?
Wait, what color is he?
Oh.
Yeah, no, let's not go there.
He could be like a cute panda.
Is that what you were going for?
Yeah.
But that's not a. Do pandas have cub? Yeah, bear cub. I guess you're right. Yeah.
They're a bear type.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Kind of, not really.
Yeah, but Baloo didn't raise Mowgli.
But
he split custody with Bagheera.
He's called me Bagheera, so I'm Bagheera, and he's Mowgli. And to kind of add to your point earlier, at first I was
kind of weird. Like you just two guys in a flat. Like, yo, Bagheera, Bagheera, are you taking me running again?
It's like me.
Mowgli, what color's your hair? My friend asked.
No, but it seemed odd at first. Would I live with a 20-year-old? But I met him a few times, had a few beers, and I guess it kind of that's the kind of litmus test. Is like, could I imagine sitting in the living room watching TV with him?
That's my litmus test. Is that your litmus test?
I would have to add. We watch plenty of shows. He never watched Jungle Book before.
That's
Okay.
We watched
first of
Jungle
all-
It's an
Book for
old.
the first.
It's an old movie.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh wait,
60s.
he's also like
Oh, there's
yeah, he's
new
not
ones,
even old
though.
enough to
That's
watch
true.
it.
Two
We
new
didn't.
ones.
We didn't. So
What, two?
Yeah.
we didn't even watch the classic cartoon. We watched the live action.
No.
Why'd you do that?
Okay,
Well,
the new live action wasn't bad.
There's
Though.
two. Did you know? One with the Disney one with Jon Favreau, and there's another one.
Alex, whatever, hot
British
guy,
one.
the really hot guy. Jungle Book from like the guy from True Blood.
Oh, you're thinking about Tarzan.
Oh.
You're thinking about
Oh,
Tarzan.
you are correct.
Yeah, but there's two.
Different.
Watch
man
both.
cub,
You
yeah.
and Mowgli can watch both. You and Adam can watch fun Jungle Book sleepovers that you guys have.
Yes.
Pillow fights.
The whole
Yeah.
works.
Banana leaf.
Yeah. You guys should implement the Sam taking it to the Mac system. What
Mm.
was that? Was it called?
Sure. Okay.
What was the book? We said it was a
Maybe,
book.
maybe we can have Sam come over and teach us a thing or two about systems.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to pay me.
So
I'm
what
not
is your
cheap.
system though? We keep cutting you off.
My system.
Yeah.
Clean out the duffel bag in the closet with Max and Adam.
I mean,
Makes
I,
me-
I guess,
makes
I guess,
baby cum do
I
it.
guess with to add to Sam's point, I just keep it a clean house. It doesn't have to be all super like,
How many plates do you have?
What?
Plates.
0.
What?
I told you.
Wait, how do you
Dude,
eat?
okay, how are you Bagheera? Like, I'll teach you a better way of life. We don't do plates. We live out of duffel bags.
I mean,
Huh.
I'm working all the time, and I work.
Yeah.
I work. I
So if we came over for pizza and beer, we would just be.
Well, if you
out
eat
there in
pizza,
the
you don't
streets.
need a plate.
I'm classy.
No, you're
I
not.
am classy.
Classy.
Look at this mustache.
look. I have 3 days off this week. I'm planning to go IKEA. There will be systems implemented. Okay. I'm
I can
in
help.
in a
I
transition
charge
phase
500
right now.
now.
Can you make that? Could be some side content
Yeah.
with Sam.
I could.
Yeah, you guys could go shopping.
Some Marie
like
Kondo S word.
All right, Marie Kondo has nothing on me. I already had the system in place before that.
What is your equivalent of does it spark joy?
What do you mean? Does it spark joy? It's
What is your equivalent? Do you have your own? You don't
Yeah.
know what it means?
Of course I
She
know it.
doesn't watch TV. She doesn't watch anything.
Okay, I do.
Where?
No. All right, for me, what's actually reflective? If my place is messy, actually reflects how I'm feeling emotionally, mentally. If my place is spotless, then my life is actually on the right path, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So once I start doing the not cleaning after myself, it's because I don't want to. I realize it's more of a reflection of less of a self love, where I'm creating an environment where it's reflective of my real life, where it's chaotic. So that's where you laugh at me, but it works. But
We're laughing with you.
But before, it was so bad. When I lived in New York, my friends would come over, literally move my shoes out of place, like swap them, and I would walk in. I'm like, okay, something's not right, and I would actually just immediately know it's the shoes, or like my books, alphabetical order used to be.
Oh,
Yeah, it was bad.
that's next level stuff.
Yeah, so
Sam
now
is next level. She has leveled up. Like
I have leveled up. Yeah, so now I've learned to manage. It's okay that it's not exactly like that, but I don't think I have a big case of OCD. It's just like little habits that I
Oh,
have.
totally. Yeah, totally. Alphabetizing your books. What was it with the noticing a shoe is
just
awry?
That was like 10 years ago.
Something's afoot.
No! Wait.
I like that one. I'll take that. That was
Yeah.
really good. That was
yeah,
really
you get
good.
one.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
yeah.
one.
That's really good. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a thing.
So
And-
like going forward, this is not your first time living with a new housemate.
no, so I'm very excited. It was actually a referral.
Right.
So my good friends moving to Taiwan, and I loved his flat very much. And then I just thought, you know what, with Hong Kong's the most expensive city to live in, right? And then I did the math. I would say for about 36% exact, actually 36% exactly. Why not do the move? And I'm frankly
36% what?
from my current rent.
Oh, okay. You saved. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
why I adopted a son too. saving on the rent,
Well, I did
36%.
36%.
something like that.
Yeah. But I met her, and she's also from China. She's from Chinatown, New York, and she just has great vibes. Like you can. She also like. Okay, she's a plant lady. I'm not. I'm like, you give me something green, I'll kill it. But she said she'll water all the plants. That's fine. She's a Taobao queen. She's willing to decorate. So my flat's always been very functional. I'm clean but functional. I wouldn't say there's a personal touch.
I'm still hung up. If you give something green, you'll kill it. You're meticulous with everything else in your life, but you
That's
can't take care of a plant.
right.
Why would I want to take care of something? I'm taking care of myself.
Plants.
couldn't
Plants
It's
are life.
a plant. You do your own thing. You
So
take sunlight.
so
and-
I'm very angry right now because I believe cats are better than dogs and plants are better than animals. So
You couldn't have a watering system.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
it's
come with
called-
a
you handle it.
You're a phony.
That's very phony.
I have a system. It's called I don't have a plant. for a reason.
Fair enough.
Yo, housewarming gift, right? So we gotta get some.
I will kill you.
She's gonna overflow. She's gonna come home with a jungle with Mowgli, a young hairy boy.
Okay, if you guys
Max told me that.
If you guys got
Akira's
plants,
like
then
her.
I would actually have to take care of the plants. So please don't. But if you do, I will. I will create a system.
This year, there's gonna be so much growth from you,
Are
from
you talking
the
about the plant or
music,
me?
and the plants. Everything, just growth.
I feel like you're favoriting the plant over me.
absolutely, yeah. I have better conversations.
Yeah. Next episode, we're just gonna have a plant microphone.
It's like
This is
Sam.
Samantha.
This is Sam. She's grown nature.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Awesome, man. Okay. Now, well, good luck with the move, right? And that should be. If you need help, just hit us up. I'm just chilling at home.
I have a system. Go
System Sam.
I'm gonna call Go and be like, Phil, I need you to talk to the Go fan.
Oh,
I have
man.
a system.
Awesome. This has been fun, guys. This has been fun. Any closing remarks?
Closing
Final
remarks.
thoughts.
Closing
The
remarks.
last line. The final bell. I don't know.
What's home for you, Phil? Did you say that?
Yeah.
I've just
You
been
are
avoiding the
also-
question.
You've just been avoiding it.
I'm like a ninja with this, man.
You've been a ninja host,
be a ninja
dodging
host.
in and out.
Yeah. Why can't I be a ninja?
Because we just caught you.
Did you?
We just did.
Editing. I'm gonna learn how to make myself vanish in editing. No.
Wait.
That's pretty cool.
Home for me. Yeah, I'm still trying to define it. I used to say people are home, but unfortunately, that's it's similar to how you believe how people are home for you, but I've been putting unnecessary pressure on people to define that. And for me, it's just somewhere where I can feel at peace. I'm just looking for peace these days, you know. So even if it's
Get off my lawn.
What you doing there, boy? So I've past couple of years I've been spending basically half a month in hotel rooms.
Wow.
And I found those to be home. You know, Charlie's not with me, but I still find it to be home.
Wait, you don't take Charlie home like when you travel long term though, like when you know you're.
He's really bad with jet lag. Yeah.
Worse
really
than
bad.
you?
Pukes all over the cockpit.
Oh no, poor thing.
Yeah, it's really bad with jet lag. So I wherever I can find peace. So a lot of the hotels, like if we're in like Midtown, not Midtown, like Madison Square Garden, New
Oh
York.
gosh.
There's a hotel there. Oh, just so noisy. But I found peace there. I found a lot of peace in that hotel room. So to me, that was home, and it'll be home for like 96 hours. So it was like, okay, yeah. Sometimes you're there for a long time, right? So I'm still trying to define that myself. I'm still, if you are like working towards something and being transient, I am transient in the way that I still have to find a definition for that.
You still have to find the definition of home.
Yeah. So
Incredible.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Find home anywhere.
I can.
Let's do a challenge with you where we just find really places for you to make home for like 24 hours, 48 hours.
Hey man, if you guys
Cardboard box, make it home, Phil.
Wait, we should just give what's the Survivor show where you give them a certain pieces of tools and then they have to survive on it?
Survivor Man.
just give me WhatsApp.
We'll just call him.
That's all I need.
Okay, no, you can't have. Okay, I might as well give you Food Panda, Deliveroo, and then give you like the yeah.
No, I can forage. I can forage myself. Yeah, I'm a forager.
We should do it. Homemaker. A little side series.
Please
Side series.
Definitely.
Speaking of side series, Steve, you have an announcement. You have an announcement.
We have
Okay,
an
Max, you wanna
announcement to
say
make.
this
La 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 la.
An announcement to make. So we have a lot of fun making these longer form episodes because it's long because we all have a lot to say and share. And we do understand that it's maybe not the most accessible for all new users, but we're going to keep doing it. But we want to make content that everyone can enjoy. So we're going to start going off on challenges, quests. Have we decided the
I'm in.
nomenclature? Is
Oh,
that
no.
You're shopping with Max, right?
Oh,
You're
Oh,
already in.
shopping
So,
with Max.
every time in the show when like someone says something or like, oh, we should make like small content with that, it's like
Let's
for
do it.
real.
Yeah.
Like
Let's do
you can help Max and Mowgli
A
buy
MidYouth
plates
quest.
for FC.
Wait,
I
is he
like
cute
Quest.
though?
Oh, I mean,
Is
it's
he
own
like
way.
cute and?
I'll show you his IG later.
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna do this.
So we'll do we have like a lot of ideas for fun content for us to do as a group, and
Go
then for
Phil's
fun
Kitchen.
content for us to do as individuals. Now we have a lot going on, but we're gonna make time for it. That's like we're gonna make time for it,
Sorry.
and I think that this is something that's gonna be fun for the whole universe.
Yes.
Love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All in.
Okay.
Perfect.
And
Welcome to the universe.
Yeah, welcome, Sam. It's been fun having you. It's been exciting. Yeah. Where can people find you?
Where can people?
Anyway, that's been a fun episode, guys.
You can find me harassing Phil.
That's right. Yeah, guys, it's been a fun episode, and thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you again, most certainly.
Absolutely.
Shopping with Max and IKEA.
Yeah.
Nobly.
IKEA has no idea what's gonna hit them. I'm gonna eat all the damn food.
IKEA has no
Oh, the
idea.
Swedish meatballs. Yes.
Ooh.
The quest.
The what? Oh yes, the quest. The system.
And on that note, it's been fun, guys. We'll catch you next week.
We'll clean for balls.
Oh my god. That was a good one.